Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. I was told extremely little about this one. We're talking the only thing this person who submitted it told me was that it was quote unquote just a really bad time. Now, they told me they lost, so I'm assuming that the person who submitted this is one of these two people down below. Maybe they lost really early, or they lost at Daedalus or Talos, it looks like, something along those lines. That might actually be Ring 4. It's kind of hard to measure the early game, but it's definitely no later than Ring 4. And then I suppose it must have gone on the front page and someone beat it. So that's all I can really assume here. Now, as far as actually what we're shown at the beginning, it's Shardtail Queen with Fracture. I can't really imagine too cursed the line here. Queen has two really strong paths that are almost always functional, and Fracture both kills imps and enemies. Targeted pings like this are ridiculously good with the Queen, especially if you're forced to go something like Imp Parade. So I feel very confident, is the way I should describe this. I feel like I can navigate this start pretty comfortably to a victory. I suppose we'll have to see. But for those of you joining us for the first time, let me at least explain what's going on. Basically, this is a series where you, the viewer, are playing Monster Train at Covenant 25. You run into some run that's really difficult and you're not sure how to solve it. And you're looking for some feedback, some thoughts into how you might win. You can generate a challenge out of that run and submit it my way. And via, YouTube comments or whatever, I will run it for you on the channel and hopefully give you a victory with a lot of insight into what I would do. Obviously, I'm looking for things at Covenant 25 with no mutators, so consider it basically like the default high difficulty stuff, right? We're currently on a really clean 28 win streak right now. The last episode was excellent. I cast a 4,000 gold gift of gratitude. We had Rage infused Transcend Imp with 3 tiny, quick, icy Silophytes. It was wild. I didn't really go down the line that the normal player, the original submitter, went, and yet my run was just so out of control. It was pretty excellent, all things considered. Really wild. So, good times all around. Now, hopefully, we can continue that win streak today. And yeah, I don't really have too terribly much else to offer. Pretty short intro, I suppose. So I guess, as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's dig into this. I had this moment there where I was worried I was going to have mods turned on. I've been playing a lot of them, so glad I didn't have that issue. Hope you're all doing well today. I don't have much to report. It is to give you some insight into what time it is for me. We just had Thanksgiving in the United States. And if you're watching this on the day it's coming out, it may actually be Christmas. I'm really ahead on this series, actually, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird scenario. I normally run these in the off days and just record them and create a general backlog of them because they're longer episodes typically, and it's harder to commit that much time on an average day. So, yeah, fair enough. Let's go ahead and dig in. We have Exile Hellhorned with default Wurmkin. As I said before, we're facing Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Curse Arcus, and Chase Seraph with Hidden Passage, Echo Infusion, and Impish Scholar. These are nut starts. Hidden Passage lets me do some really stupid things with Keeper of Echoes if I want to, or other Inspire triggers if I want to go that route. Echo Infusion is just a really good card, and Impish Scholar is also really good if I find something that I want to play multiple times. And also synergizes with the Queen. So, really good, all things considered. Worth noting, there is no offensive scaling line in these starters, so I'll be on the lookout for that. Let's go ahead and dig in. Let's see. Horde first. Gurg's Goad or Encased Divinity. If there's an even reasonable chance I might see a good Hellhorned unit, Gurg's Goad's worthwhile. Encased Divinity's fine, but I don't know. It's interesting because I am seeing double Wurmkin banners, so there could be an argument for this. But Gurg's Goad immediately enables unit trials with things like Railbeater or Horned Warrior hitting 3 times behind a You just think offhand, Imp Parade Queen with Rage Imps, things like that. So I think Gurg's Goad is a really good pick. I also don't think Encased Divinity is so strong that I feel bad missing it. It's what, like, it's going to be very little value early on. It is good, obviously, with Echo Infusion. It means I'll always have something to take that from, but it should be okay. I'm not worried about it. We'll take the Goad. Let's see what we're shown. Imperialist and Imp Parade. Now this is an interesting scenario because Imp Parade is guaranteed scaling at the cost of not being guaranteed to kill my imps. Imperialist, on the other hand, is guaranteed imp killing and throwing at the cost of not being guaranteed to scale. Now, fortunately, Imperialist I think is the best standalone path here. If I just send her on her own floor with some kind of an endless imp with a lot of HP, you could even do stupid things like Large Stone Endless Queen Zimpling, right? You can just do dumb things because you really just need her to throw an imp every turn. It doesn't really matter what it does, although obviously you'd like it to be a better one. We do see double Wurmkin banners, like I said, so that leads me to believe that maybe my top floor is a better plan and Imperialist chills on the bottom. So I think taking Imperialist here is correct, especially since we have the hidden passages to, move things up. So we'll go Imperialist here. I feel very powerful. Let's see, ring 2 death, and it's a ring 4 death. Oh, it's actually ring 5. It's a really low scoring ring 5. Suppose that makes sense. And then someone won this run entirely, so fair enough. I think we're strong enough to take this horde. I don't have much issue with that. Let's click it. Improve Firebox, Cheater's Hand. Or Faulty Loader. Faulty Loader's not a bad take. Cheater's Hand is really valuable, especially if I draw an Echo Infusion early but can't play it for some reason. I can kick back hidden passages. Improved Firebox is nice, especially in this clan if I see the Unbroken Horn, but there's no guarantee that I do. I'm going to click Cheater's Hand. It lets me send back an imp until I want to blow it up. A lot of things like that. Maybe not a great trade for 15 shards, but it's fine. Yeah, we're going to take the trial here. Not much concern. It is a lot of damage, but I have options for this, right? So I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, so we play... Let's see, 1 on Hidden Passage, 1 on Queen Zimpling, 1 on Train Steward, so I send back Fracture here. Yeah, so here's the deal. You lift this dude. We Queen Zimpling middle to kill that dude. And then I could sack 4 health to kill it with this Queen Zimpling. Or I could play middle. Give up the space on the chump blocker. Or I could play top. There's really no reason to play... There's really no reason to play into middle, huh? So we'll play the Queen Zimpling first, and then Queen to save the Ember. It's fine. I want to take advantage of fractures here, is the big deal. So we'll save the Queen Zimpling here. My 3 Ember is 1 into Collector, 1 into each of the back units. Look how good Fracture is. Ooh, buddy. Okay, I'm going to throw an Imp at top floor, of course. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to save the Fracture for next turn, I believe. Yes. So here's the deal. We do Imp first. Yep. Now it dies, which is not ideal. So what you do is you stick... How much damage is this? 20? Interesting. I'm definitely putting 10 HP on the Queen here. For sure. Every time. If I put a Train Steward in front, it gets sent... That's fine. This kills the man, right? Sure. Sure does. Right, she throws it for 20. We'll take a Fracture middle. No reason to ascend that here. It's fine. This works out in my favor because I do kill the Train Steward here and throw a Queen Zimpling. We should be fine, right? Should be fine. I'll Fracture the 9-1 here. And honestly... Save the Impish Scholar, I suppose? Sure, yeah, sure. So again, 10 HP into the queen, extremely good. We'll throw a Queen Zimpling, kill on top floor. I'll throw Queen Zimpling on the bottom floor, and I will kill the 9/1 while I can. Pretty dominant position for this combat. I have 40 HP on the queen. Let's see, what am I doing? I think I would like to send the Scholar back here, actually. Or it's a Train Steward. The nice thing about a Train Steward is I can play it next turn behind the queen, and it represents a ton of damage thanks to that beefy HP pool she has. I'd also like to throw a Scholar, though, next turn for 20 damage. Here's the deal. I'm going to kick back Train Steward, and I'm going to play Weight of Contrition and Double Reap down here. It's worth 20. It's a lot of damage here. And then we kick back the Weight of Contrition here. Take the Train Steward. And we take some HP. I take 2 slaps. It's fine. We don't do a lot of damage. The problem is that lifesteal did a lot of work on us there. So, it's okay. 2 hits, 12 for the trial, and the 15 shards. No big deal. There may have been a way to navigate that, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me think back. If I had sent a queen and the Scholar in front, it would have just been 20. I'm pretty confident that Train Steward guaranteed a better hit. Now, you could also have, I don't know, I could have hoped to draw the other Train Steward, but I think the opportunity cost of missing that would have been pretty tough. It's hard to say. I'm going to click on Fledgling Imp here. It's a better imp than Queen Zimpling for purposes of this. Good. Echo Transfer? It's not bad if I see something that Gurg's Goad can use. Third Echo Infusion is not it, and I don't want this Bogfly. Echo Transfer is a little Echo hungry, I think. I could just kick it with Cheater's Hand, though. That is an option. It's really strong. I'm going to click it. Alpha Fiend. First of Kin, Bog Chrysalis. Here's the deal. Here is the deal. I don't think it's First of Kin. I'm not going to etch nearly enough. I have Queen Zimplings. It's tough. Bog Chrysalis, however, is interesting to me. I could hatch it. Multi-strike Alpha Fiend. I could ascend it onto the floor with Hidden Passage. I'm not sure about that. I mean, this wins the next combat. Does it actually win the run? Not really. This is not a clan that takes advantage of it very well. It doesn't have any good infusions elsewhere, right? I mean, what do you add into this? Alpha Fiend, self-infuse for hilarity? I don't think so. I really don't. I think it's the Bog Chrysalis. This is just a better unit, right? And I have the double Wurmkin banner, so maybe I see Endless Egg. Yeah, fair enough. We go to the right. Merchant of Steel, Endless Egg online, Wurmkin banner. Oh man, I was gonna say, if they had... I think I should take the Shard Soul Carver, right? Put it in front of the egg. Play Queen on a lower floor. Yeah, that's correct. I don't think it's gonna be the infusion, but it might end up being. We do Endless Egg. You could do Endless Fledgling Imp, actually, with a plus 25 here. That's pretty good, huh? Oh man, difficult decisions. Let's look at this temple. Maybe it gives me some thought. Let's see, Spell Chain. Man, too bad this wasn't infused Echo Transfer. Might consider it. I don't think I want. You know what's funny? You could use Bog Chrysalis Infusion in a Fledgling Imp for a bunch of bog flies? What the heck? I've actually never done that before. It's a serious consideration, not on this floor at least. I think it is Endless Imp because I have the queen, and I think I will throw a 25 HP in it because it will tank for her now, which is ridiculously strong. We move on. It's not what I was expecting, but it's what I'll take. Yeah, we just Mark of Invasion. I got no problems with that. Take my money. Let's see, what do we have? No imps on this turn, huh? It's a shame. Let's see, we put Train Steward down. Yeah, okay, so we can do some work here. The kickback is actually Echo Infusion. You may ask why. Here's the deal. We put Shard-Tail Queen on the bottom. We take the 3. It's cool. We put a Train Steward up top. It dies. We put the Shard Soul Carver in. We ping the one back. And I have to leave the Echoes here. That's why you don't tell you the Echo Infusion on this turn. I take 3 for that exchange. It's fine. It is fine. Wow, really rough draw here, actually. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I have to play the Scholar down bottom. I need to throw an Imp. I just have to. Let's see, I want to ascend the Collector here for money. And do I even play the Chrysalis here? It's really bad from the draw perspective, but I suppose I may as well put it on the bottom floor, right? I think so. I think it's better than nothing. Take another 3 and a bunch of hits here. Not great. Really bad set of draws, all considerations present. Let's see. If I fracture the back, I kill it. I play the Queen Zimpling up top. I think I'm going to kick back the Echo Infusion again. We're going to play the Queen Zimpling here. I'm going to fracture. That kills there. I'm going to fracture the egg from this position. Sure. I haven't drawn my Rage Imp, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we don't even draw it on time, so that's just not great. I could throw a Queen Zimpling, which I think I should do, and then rely on eventually drawing this Imp. True, and then I use Echo Transfer, Echo Infusion to win on top floor. Yeah, okay, so we'll kick back 1 Imp here. We play Queen Zimpling. Looks bad. We give an Echo Infusion to Queen the Impling, so it gets thrown. I then Echo Transfer up top, and I double Echo up on top. Make sure I do enough. Good. Okay, cool. We see the Imp. Fine. It is fine. We'll do what? Train Steward, Queen Zimpling, play the Fledgling Imp, do 47 with it. Sure. The Imp is actually really strong. That's awesome. Cool. I mean, we win. Didn't really have a doubt in my mind there. Cool. Cool. No problems. So we take the initial damage from the trial and move on. Only 6. It's okay. Welder Helper is almost certainly it. Really powerful. I can scale the Queen. The nice thing about this line, actually, is it really strongly encourages me to find a Hellhorned unit to put the Shard Soul Carver on, right? Echo Snare, Shelter, Ambient Charge. Don't really think these are it. Ambient Charge being in my common pack with the Infusion. Doesn't feel good. Okay. How am I approaching this now? I think the Queen can solo. If I go to the Merchant of Steel, I don't think I go to this Horde. Check out the Merchant of Steel. Maybe they show me another Endless. I could lean into the Bog Chrysalis. I don't think I do, though. It's really tough. You might consider the Bog Chrysalis a little stronger if the Fledgling Imp were infused. But it's not. But it's not. I might have been able to lean into that Alpha Fiend potentially, put the Shard Soul Carver in it. Kind of odd. Is this Merchant of Steel even worth looking at? What do I want to upgrade any of these dudes? Not really. I think I'm always going to 40 on this infusion for the Imp. And then I go to the right on the next floor and I either dupe the Imp for density or I find a Hellhorned unit. Yeah, I think I don't care about this Merchant of Steel. I'll be able to find more later, right? What is it, ring 6? At a minimum, if I find a good Hellhorned unit, I already have multi-strike on it. So I'm going to go to the right here and just check out the Horde. Karuska and Resonant Shard. These are huge hits. Wow, okay. So Karuska makes Echo Infusion and Echo Transfer break even. I think it's actually stronger than Resonant Shard, shockingly. Is it? Wow. They presented me with an intensely difficult decision here. I also think that this isn't the reason why I picked this path, but I have a hunch that most players would probably not identify that this path is correct here. I think they would look at the steel shop and just go there and look for multi-strike, right? But from this position, I'm fine into Daedalus, so I just need to, power up a little bit, and this Horde could have shown me, Ashes, Queen's Tail, either of these two Wurmkin relics that would benefit me, Hardened Hull, which might have led me go into this Bog Chrysalis a little harder. Just, there's a lot of really good hits here. And we saw 2 of them. This is tough. I actually think it might be Resonant Shard. Man, this is really difficult. These Echo Infusions and the Echo Transfers, though. I want both of them. I want both of them. I think it might be Resonant Shard, actually. The attack scaling with the Endless Rage Imp already in my back pocket makes this ridiculous. If I had holdover on an Echo Transfer, this is the difference, right? When you look at these 2 relics on their own, in a vacuum, with my deck, you might say, I would actually say, Carving Karuska is stronger. I have 3 ridiculously good extract cards here. But the one tipping point is that I have an Endless on my Imp already, and I have the line that's going to lean into it with the Welder Helper Infusion. So truly, Resonant Shard just scales me that much faster. I think it's got to be the Resonant Shard here. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Spell Chain. Man, you could have done the Spell Chain Echo Infusion with Karuska. Disgusting. No ability to take magic power, by the way, which is a concern, but it's fine. We're going to do the infusion right now. This is so much strength into this combat. You make your queen 1v1 Daedalus at this point because it's HP and it's rage. Very good. Great. Good job. Look at the caverns. I don't know, show me X5. No X5. Wurmkin Etchings, Unnamed Tome, or Remnant Pact. I mean, you could give an egg Endless this way, but I'm probably going to remove the egg and lean into Shard Soul Carver infused onto some Hellhorned unit. I'm going to take Unnamed Tome. It's just the better card here. Unnamed Tome is arguably the best card in the game, so that's always fun. And we move on from here. 42 life adds a little bit of comfort here. The only risk is drawing the Imp late, right? But I do see more cards thanks to Cheater's Hand. Let's see, how am I going to approach this? I think I do want to keep Queen alive. Right, so I'm going to kick a Queen's Impling. We do... I want to save the Ember Drain up top. Yeah, so we'll do this up top. I'm going to give her the Echo Infusion. I am going to bomb middle. Or rather, Shard Soul Carver middle. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it is okay. I could save 3 on him, or I could just take the hit on Daedalus with the Inspire. And I think I will. I mean, the Queen is going to do most of the work once I draw things. He's just kind of here. He might die. Actually, no, he's fine. I was all worried that he might die. He's fine. The Kickback Fracture, I think, actually. I'm not going to play the Bog Chrysalis. I don't really care. I want the Infusion up top. He has spikes, by the way, so we put the Queen's Implings in the back. Let's see, how much damage is this? 10, 16, 26. So my stupid Welder Helper Fledgling Imp doesn't even die up top, so we just lose Shard Soul Carver, and it's cool. I'm gonna put one Imp middle here to eat it a little bit. Hey, he lives. Wow. Unbelievable. Put the Welder Helper Fledgling Imp in front because it swings before dying. Take 10 health on... You could put 10 health on the Fledgling Imp, but it actually just goes in the Queen herself. Do 81 that turn. I mean, she's going to 1v1 the combat because enemies are too weak. I don't have to think too terribly hard here. Yeah, I mean, we probably should just give up on our dude up top. It's interesting. Do I? I don't know. I don't really need another imp up top floor, so I'm gonna throw our man some stuff. He is doing 28 damage. That's pretty decent, right? Like, he just kills a thing. He's actually doing fine. Give him 43 damage here. All right. Maybe I keep him alive next floor. Bomb middle? Nah, alright, fair enough. I think he's dead. Or I could elevator him, but I'd rather play the imp, so it's fine. Let's see, I'll kick a Train Steward. We'll play... Well, he's dead, it turns out. Unless I give him the Fledgling Imp. But I'm not going to. There's no world I would, so... Oh, if only he were 2 space, right? I'd elevator him and then play the imp on him, and we'd have a big floor. Regardless, I think I should play the Train Steward here. Give it... It's a vector for armor and rage, which is really strong, it turns out. I could save this man, right? She yeets first. Yeah, here we go. I can actually save him. Yeah. Wow. Shard Soul Carver living with 1 HP, huh? Yeah, this is fine because the way this works... The Fledgling Imp doesn't die, so he attacks 1, but then he gets thrown for 20, which clears the Clergyman, number 2, and then she swings, hits the Disciple, and then 20 comes in on Daedalus from the back unit. So, pretty good. Pretty good. The Imp is excellent because it tanks for her, and then also is just really powerful in general. It hits, it tanks, and it scales. It's just everything you want. I'm gonna freeze the middle floor here, I think. There's no reason not to, right? Sure, it's not like it saves our dude, but it's fine. This would have been, what, 12, 22? I mean, it wouldn't even have killed. Oh, we can save our dude, actually, right? I play the Fledgling Imp, and then I elevator the Imp. No, he dies. It doesn't matter, actually. I actually just lost scaling from that. Oh, I wasn't going to do the math, but I was hopeful. None of this stuff really matters. Kick back Train Steward. I don't feel like looking at it. Play the Imps up top. Lean Fracture into the dude on bottom. It's fine. I have every confidence we win just with these stat numbers. Let's see. Train Steward, kick. Sure, I'm going to ascend the dude in front there. Doesn't matter. We kill everything. Play a Train Steward. Get wrecked. It's fine. Alright, cool. Go team. Take the Fracture here. Can't play the Echo Transfer. We're good. It's fine. Now, if I could see something that I can actually put behind the Queen, that would be excellent. Wow. Symphony of a Soul. Yikes, that actually might have been playable in some version of this run, but I don't have enough infusion. You saw that. I'm not even able to play any of my extracts. I could take the Wurmkin Spike, but I don't see why I would, and Spike of the Hellhorned is just worse than my Imp in every way, so I think I skip these. It's fine. It's not like this is Diligent. I don't have to address it. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so Horned Warrior is a ridiculously good unit. End of story. End of story. Now, seriously though, Steelworker's also really good. I could dupe and self-infuse Steelworker, and he's, I mean, an unnecessary amount of survivability. Right. I think I just remove Shard Soul Carver and the egg. They're completely irrelevant to this run now that I've seen Horned Warrior. I'm not even worried about Horned Warrior. Yeah, he's just a vector for rage. This run is straightforward from this position thanks to the Imp. Yeah, okay, fine. Horned Warrior, great job, go team. I take space and I'm going to dupe the Imp, so I have 2 of them, and I just play 2 of those every turn, and Queen throws them, and game is easy, right? I'm trying to think of the world where I don't do this. I'd probably take Space Ember, unless they show me an Ember solution, like Forever Flame or something. It's always space here, because I'm duping it right away, though. That's an important consideration. All right, we go to the right. It's a very good lineup. I remove the egg, which is no longer required. I remove Shard Soul Carver. It's a shame to have to remove them, but it's fine. We dupe the Imp because this thing is nuts. I'm gonna look at the Hellhorned banner. I don't care, right? I'm not gonna do another Horned Warrior here. I'm gonna give him a plus 25, and quick would be ideal, right? So he just kills units. That would be ideal, 25 and quick, because he already has the multi-strike from Grug's Goat. Alpha Fiend is irrelevant, we just sell him. And Imperialist 2, I want her to have more starting life. I don't need anything from this temple. I can't really imagine them showing me something good. At 10 in piercing, I can't even purchase it. No sense infusing anything. I'm at 55 shards already. Yeah, none of this matters. We move on. Cool. So with 2 imps, I feel reasonably confident I can just kind of click stuff here. This is tricky, right? It is conduits. I think we're okay to take this, though. The first wave is very weak as long as it's not fully upgraded, and it's not. I could also disrupt this, right? It was important to consider because conduits with armor means I can't pop them with fractures. I can hidden passage to buy a turn, and then let them stack up and throw imps at it, which is fine. It's fair. That's fair. I'm going to kick a fracture here. You could do Train Steward self-fracture twice to save the Ember Drain, and then charge top floor for the Echo Infusion or something. It saves you Ember Drain, and it saves you... what? It gives you the Echoes for later. The only reason I might consider something else is if I ascend the 9-2. Right? The reason you might ascend the 9-2 is because it puts the 9-2 in front. Which means if I don't draw an imp by some cursed nightmare, I don't take that 9 damage. And if they do show me an imp, we're probably fine because I'll see enough of my deck. Okay, so that is a case of what I'll do. Yes, so I will accept Ember Drain here. Cool. There's also an argument where I play the Train Steward middle in order to hope for a collector hit and just accept this 9 on the trade there. Not a bad take. Actually, sadly, ascending the defender here does nothing, right? Because he will walk up to the top floor first, then the haste units will walk up behind him, so it doesn't even rearrange the floor, sadly. The only way to do anything meaningful here is to ascend one of the back units. I don't want to stack up the next wave. I could maybe do it, right? All I need to see is 1 rage dude. If I see an imp, we're okay. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm going to say if we see an imp, I'm going to put the Train Steward middle. I'm just going to, I don't know, reap the 9-2, get an echo on that floor. Okay, show me an imp. Cool, an imp has been shown. So we'll play 2 imps up top, pretty much. What is this bottom floor? That's terrifying. Yeah, if I play 1 imp top floor, at this point I could save a lot here, right? We just send the tank. And then you just play the Queen Zimpling in front, and you save 9. That's 2 Ember, though. I think I have to put... Oh, man. This Conduit being upgraded is a problem. I think I need to put Rage into it. I could also split this wave out, right? You ascend the Conduit, and then this wave is slowed. That might actually be good. This is a good floor to disrupt on the bottom here, because with 2 Rage Imps, I am statistically likely to see 1 in the next 2 draws, which lets me solve the overstacked wave, right? True. Okay, so then what do I kick here? I want to play 2 Imps up top. Yes. 1 in the back that throws, and 1 in the front to take this 9. No, I don't have that luxury. I kick an Imp, actually. Yeah, here's what we do. I need to throw this Imp. So I Queen Zimpling... We give the Echo Infusion to offset this figure. And then I ascend the Clipped Conduit here. And we disrupt this floor. Okay. Cool, we're shown both Imps. We actually just free win here. I'm going to kick the Echo Infusion because I might actually be able to play it. Cool. Play the Queen Zimpling middle. Cool. This is going to scale very rapidly at this point. I actually have no issues now. Yeah, it looks bad, but it's fine. We will play... Let's see. Kick the Queen Zimpling. Let's see. Fledgling Imp. Cleans it up pretty hard. One more Fledgling Imp, I believe. Cleans it up, absolutely. I can take the Fracture now. I think I will Fracture the Conduit here because it's fairly light. Look at this floor, by the way. This is an upgraded Clipped Guardian in the middle of a 5-unit floor, and we just straight send this. We don't even lose an Imp. These dudes have 50. This guy on the front has 56 armor and then 46 in the back. Yeah, wow. These first 3... with the throw, kills the Clipped Guardian, the Quill Marksman, and all the units, and then the Horned Warrior just pumps numbers into the Guardian here. Unbelievable. We're going to Fracture the stupid Conduit on the bottom here, and that'll be good. I know I give up the Echo Infusion for that, but I think it's correct. Yeah, this is unbelievably strong. I don't even really care about anything else, though. It's just, you just play these 2 units every turn and you win. Right? That's it. Play the Fracture for the Echo up top. Sure. Yeah, we're super fine. I don't need anything. I'll Unnamed Tome the boss for no real reason. Big scaling on top floor. We're doing... I don't know, this number scales unbelievably fast. We disrespected Porcupine so much, she has 2 spikes. Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely correct. We take no damage on the back units. They just kill in 1 round. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Go team. You'll love to see it. Take the trial, take no damage. Pyre Chomper is a really good unit to grab. There's a lot of reasons for this, right? Pyre Chomper means if they show me a Transcend Imp at some point and this run goes a little nutty, then it's just better. Branding Right is unnecessary. Yeah, Pyre Chomper is just good card. I'll take him. Revenge, Soul Siphon, Power of Knowledge. Nah, don't need these. We skip. Those are really good combat for us. Really good. With that 570 gold, I think I should look at the Merchant of Trinkets here. What would I dupe at this point? There's no removals I'm missing, so seeing a shop either way is good. I'd like to remove Train Stewards. Yeah, we'll go left. There's never a dupe that I'll take here. The Horde is essentially equally balanced against the Trinket Shop. The Trinket Shop, you see more not units, but trinkets, so maybe there are more chances of a good hit. There's so many good hits. Wurmkin relics that are fine. Although I think I've leaned entirely away from Wurmkin at this point, so I don't really care, but it's fine. And Yeah, the rage ones, there's a lot of good stuff. We'll go left. There's no doubt in my mind it's correct. I don't need the HP. What you got? Merchant of Trinkets. Decay Decoy, Cleansing Water, Consumed Crown. Not particularly impressive. Let's think for a moment about shards. Do I have to take the relic in the middle? I think I do, right? Take me to 70. I'm probably not even infusing this Horned Warrior, by the way. There's just, I can't imagine needing to. Maybe you put a Train Steward in him for the base HP, but I don't know. If I don't do that, that's 70. 80 if I take the boons. 90 if I take the last boons. I can get there. So I should look at this Horde. Let's collect the Horde first. Mark of a Champion, Wing Clippings, and Infused Mallet. It's pretty tragic. That's really bad, all things considered. Wing Clippings is terrible. I wouldn't even want to save my Unnamed Tome. Part of the advantage is that I only play it once, and it goes away. Infused Mallet is less than relevant. I guess I click Infused Mallet because Mark of a Champion is the bad one here. Logbook. Because the Queen only gets, what, 40 attack, I think? In this path? Yeah, 50. Oh boy, she gets 25 attack. It's not bad, I suppose, but we're going to be scaling this with Rage, so I don't really care that much. If this pops, I don't know, some random backline, a Shade Wings on ring 7, I mean, it could be okay. You could pop a damage shield on the Divinity. I mean, the Mallet is actually better than the Mark of a Champion here. I don't need to add 25 attack to the Queen. Yeah, alright, Mallet. Ugh, gross. I'm gonna reroll on this shop. I don't buy any of these. They don't do enough for me. Ashes of the Fallen. Alright, so, I mean, we win from this position. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. You love to see it. Penitent Remains, hilarious. You know why that's hilarious? Because I'm replaying Imps. I could make these Imps do something like 1,000,000 damage. It's not worth it. It's the wrong Seraph for Ember Stasis, and I'm already a little pressed for Ember here. I don't think I take Ember Stasis. I don't need this. It's not a... You could go Penitent Remains here and make big Imps, but it's fine. I don't need Pyre Health badly enough for Weathered Coldstones. I skip this, sadly. I was actually hoping for Petrified Heart, right? That would have been cool. Concussive Coals? I don't think so. I thought about it seriously, but no. We kick Train Steward and Train Steward. These are the worst units, for sure. Alright. I think we move on. I need to save my cash for this Merchant of Steel. We're good. I mean, we should blast this. 70 shards only. It's not even 80. We have Ashes of the Fallen. I don't think we can lose. Spikes is a little disrespectful. Yeah, so here's the problem. If I take Spikes here, and I don't draw my Armor Imp in time, my Horned Warrior dies because he's unupgraded. So don't take this. I already hit Ashes of the Fallen. There is absolutely no reason that I should take this. The random artifact here went down in value considerably, given that I have the 3 best relics for my line. We should not take this risk. Absolutely not take this risk. All right, I'm going to freeze. I keep saying freeze. I'm going to silence this bottom floor, almost certainly. Kick the Echo Infusion. Echo Infusion's pretty decent, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to kick the Unnamed Tome. Draw it again later. We play the Queen Zimpling first. Save Ember Drain. Queen, Warrior. This is why I did this way. I want to fracture the Impling for the Echo, and then I'm going to take 15 life into Horned Warrior. With this start, I think I reasonably could have... Ooh. With this start, I reasonably could have done things a little differently, right? I think I split off one of these Sycophants, right? Probably the stronger one, except the 12 here. Or I could just split off the Collector. I'm gonna, How many Echoes do I have up top? 1. I can play Echo Transfer here, which is important. So here's the play. What I'm thinking of is, I actually think I want to ascend. Assume I have this hand, right? I ascend the Collector. I then fracture the Collector, and I echo transfer Horned Warrior. Oh, you know what I should do then is I kick the Unnamed Tome, we redraw it. I can play all 3 of this Ember. Yeah, okay, fine. We're going to get the Collector here. We play 1 Fracture for 30 by 3, which is good. I play another Fracture, and I put the HP in the Queen here, because she's going to eat it. Okay. Good. We see an Imp. That is an important Imp. These are all important Imps. I'm going to kick the Hidden Passage here. Maybe. I kick a Queen's Impling. I could never play all 3. Guarantees a second Imp next turn? Yeah. First order business. Unnamed Tome up top. This is the floor for it. Good. It saves a lot of damage to the Pyre no matter what. I think we do Queen's Impling first. Now, check this. You do Queen's Impling first in front. Cool. It looks bad, except now I play the Fledgling Imp here, and we clean it up because both Imps hit, and it's fine. 11 coming in. He has 56 life. How much damage do I do? I'm doing 180 on the Horned Warrior, which means you actually ascend the real scary Quill Marksman here. Look at this floor. A single of these Imps with that Ashes of the Fallen hit went mad with power. Thank you so much, Ascend. And now we have this combat in the bag, right? I don't even need to play cards. It's fine. We just play Imp every turn. We got it. Go team. Actually does not even matter what I do. Yeah, we're so far ahead at this stage. I don't even play cards, pretty much. Yeah, Pyre Chomper, sure, why not? Impish Scholar, sure. Sure. No problems here. I'll play this Returned Unnamed Tome on the boss. Yeah. Yeah, because... Oh. Right, Harvesters, not Sycophants. Whatever, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. Yeah, I just don't care. Stop thinking. You just play Imp. Sure, freeze the boss. Hit him. Go team. Go team. We're very powerful, as it turns out. I could just play the Imp on middle. It does not matter. Stop thinking. Truly, stop. I should just ascend this. Yeah, just ascend this dude and get it over with. We're fine. We win. In 1 round. It's okay. The scaling is unbelievable. We've done it. Do I even care about Inferno at this point? No, it's actually too expensive for me. I don't need Inferno. The Imperialist Queen is Inferno. I take money. I don't need Ancient Resonance. I have so much front-facing HP that I can actually... Think about those 2 Imps. If I give one of them an Echo Infusion, it has enough HP to tank the multi-strike wave on the Divinity. So I think we're good, is what I'll say. Return Soul burns some of my bad cards, right? It's not terrible. I don't need this, though. It doesn't help me. It's just a good card that I could take. All right, we go to the Steel Shop. Because, by the way, we have been playing with a fully unupgraded Horned Warrior for this whole run so far, which is just hilarious to me. At plus 25 HP, that's one of the hits I wanted. Cool. Endless Pyre Chomper. Solve Ember that way. That's pointless. I'll just remove stuff. Well, quick is what I'm really looking for. And I'm going to see Steel Shops because I want the removals on Ring 7. So let's just buy another removal here. Get rid of a Train Steward. The Imps are better. Yeah, we move on from this position. There's money on the next floor as well, so I don't really care about the money in the middle. Let's vaguely think about shard count, make sure we can solve this somehow. Let's think. I don't have anything that can take magic power, is worth noting. So I'm not guaranteed to be able to purchase anything from this temple. So assume I miss at the temple really badly. Okay. I can always do... At worst, I can infuse Train Steward into Horned Warrior. Like I said, it's not good, but I would pay for the removal. That is an at worst scenario. It takes me to 95, and then I take the money and we go to 105. I mean, we super win, so I don't really care. I think this money in the middle, let's just play it cool. There's no reason to take this. I have the solution, if I have to go that way. Now, you know, a Train Steward infusion is probably not that great, but fine. It's an interesting one. Rally Shard on Curse Arcus on turn 1 prevents me from answering bottom floor. So here's the deal. I'm going to kick the Pyre Chomper. It's tough, actually. I think I do play bottom, and I play the Queen last. Yeah, I do want to play bottom, I think. It'll stem the tide later. I could play top and just eat the curses, but I need to draw my imps, right? So here's the deal. A good unnamed tome on turn 1. We're going to send it here and take this, get rid of this nonsense. We play the Horned Warrior first. He eats an unfortunate amount of days from this combat. Fine. The Queen needs to send it first, though. We're going to play the tome here. And I am going to kill the 9/2 and put some damage into the Absolver. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want to play the Queen Zimpling middle. I'd like to avoid that number if possible. I'm going to kick the Hidden Passage for now. Yeah, Queen Zimpling first on the bottom. See, I take Fracture, Pyre Chomper. I don't want to accept that curse. I should have played the Queen Zimpling middle. I even said I was going to do it, but I think it's fine. I'll send the Pyre Chomper on the bottom then. Give the Queen a little bit of health here. We do activate Horned Warrior next turn, which is good. That thing is silent, so I don't really care all that much. Alright, we see something good. Awesome. Keep kicking Hidden Passage for now. We're going to play the big Welder Helper dude on bottom floor. Run is activated. It is time for Queen Zimpling up top. I know I give up Ember there. It's okay. Sure. It's fine. Cool. I don't need any other cards. I kick the only card I might play at some point. Maybe the Impish Scholar. It is a Hellhorned Harvest card, sadly, so I'm going to get a little sent here, but it's fine. I'll take 2 Ember next turn. I need to play these Imps, though, is the problem. So here's the deal. I then kick back a Weight of Contrition, so I have 3 Ember to play and don't take any damage. Cool. I mean, we're doing it. I'm not terribly worried about this point. Just kick the Weight of Contrition every time. I don't feel like dealing with this ever. Take HP front. Sure. Play out a Train Steward middle. Why not? Get rid of it. Get him Queen Zimpling. Yeah, we have the stats to navigate this. Oh. A second Rally Shard on the bottom, huh? Do I win this combat right now if I do not play... Yes. You ascend the Shaman here. I play 1 Imp. It's tough, but I think it's correct. We're doing 600 in this. I have how many turns right now? He's only going to have 1400-ish life. That's only... There's no reason to play these Imps. I actually just drop them. Unbelievably. This Rally Shard kind of farmed me here, but it's fine. I don't want to play into this. Yeah, I don't want to play into this. I'll take the Echo Transfer here, just make this number a little higher. It's fine. I could play one imp, but it doesn't mean I don't benefit from this really. I mean, I guess I kind of do. I definitely do, actually, and I just don't kill this Clip Guardian. I'm definitely killing the boss next turn. Yeah, alright, fine. We'll take the dazed. It's cool. Whatever. One dazed. Because we solve it on this turn and we're fine. Yeah, cool. Great job. Go team. Cool. Don't mess around. Whatever, we win. It's fine. I overthought that. I was a little concerned. Our numbers are ridiculous right now. We're fine. This line is very strong. Second Symphony of a Soul. Alloy of the Ancients with an infusion. Pretty good. It's one of the few cards I'm happy to just kind of send. You draw it early. Answers Horned Warrior's death, potentially. It's a really good hit for Impish Scholar. Impolate also just kills a man, which is fair. It might just be Impolate. I don't really see myself removing these Queen Zumplings, right? They're fine, they go away. It's true. No Transcend Imp, sadly. Impish Scholar pulling back Unnamed Tome is pretty solid too, all things considered. I actually think I might kick this Echo Transfer, right? It's kind of hard to play. But I think it's probably... It's Echo Transfer before Fractures, right? Because if you remove Fractures, then the infusions, the extracts become even harder. Do I need Impolate for anything? Not really. No, not really. I'll take the Alloy then. It's just a better card. Now, we didn't see an answer to Ember. I'm just going to click Fell's Remorse, take energy here. I don't think... Draw is good. Draw is really good, but I'm seeing removal coming up. So if I remove down, take nothing, I think 5 draw is okay. 6 because Cheater's Hand, but you know, you put something back, so it kind of doesn't count. It's tough. That's tough. What if you bottom deck the Imps? And I go to 22 cards on this run, and I bottom deck the Imps. I'm technically drawing, what, 6, then 5, then 5, then 5 new cards? So that's in 3 turns. I see 16 of my 22 cards. See everything in 4 turns. Do I lose to turn 1 Divinity? Do I ramp fast enough otherwise? Probably, actually. Yeah, okay, so we do ramp fast enough. So I think the Ember is good. I will buy removals as well. I'm playing 2 Imps every turn, right? So I don't need my Ember. The other thing, sorry, miscommunicated. I do need my Ember. And once I see the Imps, I don't really care if I draw them every turn and I don't see new cards, because the Imps are by far the best cards in my deck. So I want to play them every turn anyway. So we'll take Ember. I think this is safer. You could argue either way there, and I think it's fine. We go to the steel shop, of course. Removals, good. I think I am going to infuse. What does this spell chain do for me, right? Like, seriously, these are pointless. So I'm going to take the infusion. Yeah, you best believe it. Train Steward infusion. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's correct, I think. It's a removal, which I appreciate. And then we're going to send Echo Transfer and Echo Infusion, actually. I don't mind the Imps, right? I already told you about that. Give me a quick. Large Stone. That's like the one thing you can't take. If they show me a multi-strike or a quick, I'm fine with it. And you know what? Multi-strike, fine. I guess I don't need quick on this run. That's pretty killer. Yeah, sure. Way to go, bud. Yep, we take it. Because I'm not going to another steel shop ever. We take Dark Forge. I would like to click Imperialist 3, please. 80 health is very good. You ever look at Imperialist and then think about Thornlord Windleton? Thornlord Windleton is 3 space and has 100 life. How is the Queen so much better than Windleton here? It's just outrageous. I'll take the money next floor. It's better than this 10 in piercing I can't take and a spell chain I didn't want. So cool. Take double removals. These removals are valuable. I think I am kicking Echo Transfer. I just don't care about it. I just don't. Leave the Imps in, they're fine. And with that removal, I now can comfortably kill a Fracture and feel okay. Yes. Yes, it's fine. Cool. Could buy a removal. There's no reason to right now. No reason at all. Make the decision next floor, because maybe you see a good trinket, right? I don't know, Queen's Tail would be the biggest hit here. Queen's Tail is a big win, but alright, we're good. 95 out of 100, moving on to ring 7. Neat. I think we're super in the bag here. Mark of Invasion is probably... Honestly, Mark of Invasion is potentially the only way you throw. I think we're fine. It is Penitent. I'm glad I have the Ember. This is an interesting one. Any imp cleans up the floor. I think we're fine to take this, actually. Do I need it necessarily? I don't know. Are you serious? Infused Mallet carried the top floor. I mean, we have a turn 1 Welder Helper. It's fine. We just send the Impish Scholar here. It's fine. I play Alloy, Welder Helper, Horned Warrior. Oh no, I have 4 Ember now, actually. Never mind. Game is easy. We send back the Echo Infusion. So I accept the Ember Drain here because I need to scale everything on my floor. Sure. Sure. Alloy first. Impish Scholar will leave the Alloy in. I will take Welder Helper. Good. We're fine. Hey, hitting that Welder Helper carries pretty hard. Let's see, 3 Ember on this turn. I don't really care what I play, right? I'm gonna ascend the Purifier. True. And play double Imps. So I want to send the Self-Mutilation here. Yeah. Okay. Ascend Purifier. Get it on the floor. Go team. Play Fledgling Imp first. I know this looks weird, but there's a reason for it. I then want to Queen's Impling here, which cleans it up a little bit. Good. And then we take Echo Infusion here, I believe, into, doesn't matter. Sure. Cool. Cool. I will play both Mutilations here. We just do Mutilation, Imp up top. We win this combat, no problem. I don't really have to run the math here at all, right? Yeah, I mean, we already cleared the top floor, it's fine. 4 Ember lets us play 2 Mutilations and the both Imps, so we're just cruising. We should easily clean up this combat as a result of that. I'm gonna kick back Hidden Passage, it's potentially more useful. Just keep playing Curses. Our numbers are out of control. Yeah, it's fine. It's worth noting, it's easy to forget, but the Queen is also throwing for 80 AoE damage here, right? The Imps attack and then they throw for 80, it's just ridiculous, right? It does not matter what I do, right? There's nothing here. I'll take the Infusion on the top floor because reasons. I don't know. I'm gonna click the Imps, but otherwise I don't think I need to click anything here. You know what? We have it. I'm not worried. Get on my floor, bud. Hey, look, you died. You hit 1 time. Like, seriously, my numbers are obscene. Absolutely out of control. With being able to take that, wow, that's good. We skip. I don't need these cards. Enflame. Remember, whenever you think about Hellhorned, remember that Enflame exists in this clan. Seriously, look at this card. Behold, my Fledgling Imp. Synergy with Queen. Synergy with anything in the clan that says Summon. Synergy with anything in the clan that says Imp. Turns out Fledgling Imp is a ridiculously good card. 5 Rage to your whole floor. Now look at Enflame. 2 Ember. This Enflame costs more than Fledgling Imp, okay? 1 unit. You target a unit. You give it Rage 4. This is Rage 5 to your whole floor. This is Rage 4. You could double Enflame's numbers out of the gate, and I would still call this a bad card. This card is bad with Apex Imp, and it gives armor. I would take Rage Serum over Enflame any day. Like, look at these two. It goes away, it gives 3 rage, it costs nothing. That's better than Enflame, right? Into a lot of cases. Seraph the Diligent, for an example. Anything with consume synergies that lets you play it with an Impish Scholar. This Rage Serum kicks the ever-living hell out of Enflame. Ridiculous that that's in this game. Soul Crushing Guilt? I don't care. I have plenty of health on my Horned Warrior. He lives, what, 4 rounds? We're seeing an Imp in 4 rounds. Echoes of the Past. I don't generate enough Echoes, and Power of Knowledge is also here. Cool. I mean, we go left. I take the removal dupe. We're good. We're golden. Remove 2 cards. They're going to just be, what? Fracture probably. Hell's Banners is an Ember answer. I could have held out. Also Hardened Hull. With Hardened Hull, if you make it this far, I'm pretty confident you win with that endless egg line as well. Pretty cool. Holdover on what? What would I even hold over? -1. I'll put it into the alloy. Almost certainly. What would I dupe? Is the next question. 3 Imps. I can only play 2 of them, but it makes the likelihood that I hit it that much stronger. I don't know, I might not even dupe anything, actually. I'm going to remove... What? All the Imps get played, so it is a Fracture for sure, and then what? Echo Infusion? I don't need this life. I have the Imps. True. I might just dupe the Imp for density, right? I don't need any of these. Take the -1 in the alloy, though, that's for sure. That's a good card. Yeah, okay, cool. I can't even take the +10. I may as well take Hell's Banners, I suppose. It lets me play my hand, for whatever that matters. Or whatever that matters. Like, genuinely, though, what does that matter? I could actually... Hammer Chestplates is better. I took Ember. Yeah, I took Ember, so if this were, let's see, Diligent, maybe I would care. Oh, I don't know. I mean, the one nice thing is it helps offset the turns with the Pyro Wings, I suppose. I may as well click it, right? And then dupe what? If I dupe the Imp, it's a security play. This is the I don't want to lose, and I have 3 copies of the most important card in my deck line. I mean, you're with 3 of them, you're super guaranteed. I mean, I may as well, right? What else am I going to dupe in this deck, right? Anything else I add actually hurts my density here. Yeah, I mean, sure. Sure. 110, I don't really care. It's fine. Take Hell's Banners now. We're good. We didn't hit quick, so I might take the Hammered Chestplates because it gives the Imps 5 more life, which maybe matters. Sure, I'm just going to buy these at this point. It's fine. I could have re-rolled that. I will still... I have the money in the middle. Show me Queen's Tail. No, alright, these suck. I don't care. I could take this money for another removal. I probably should. What is the difference between 120 and 110 in a way that matters here? I think it's, what, 11? Let's see. 110 is... a top floor of 10 is a top floor of 10. If you add another 10, it just goes to 11 damage. 11 damage is still 4 turns on Mr. Horned Warrior. Yeah. Right before he dies on the 5th turn, always. Even at 10, he dies on the 5th turn. So yeah, I'll just take the money and buy a removal here. It's fine. I'm going to keep 1 Echo Infusion because at worst it's +10 into Mr. Horned Warrior. I'm just going to remove one of my hidden passages. I do not require 2 of them. I'll leave in that Echo Infusion. Yeah, it's cool. The Imps all go away. Can't even take the +10. We're fine. Alright, 120 out of 100. We are chilling. Let's send it on Chased here. Cool. I feel really confident about this at this stage. We've reduced our deck down to 21 cards. I have the opportunity to hold cards over. They show me 2 of my Imps on turn 1, so really, what am I even complaining about? I know I played an Imp first. It's fine. There's a reason I did it. I don't want the Ember Drain here. I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. Oh no. It's just Imp. And we take Fracture, and I'm doing 500. Jesus, I'm doing 570 into... Wow. I think he has 50 armor. I have 80... Oh, right. They double their own summon effect, so he has 50 armor. He has 81. He could face tank all of this. This Imp takes 3 light wings, one of which is upgraded, and just sends it on those dudes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We scale so fast, I just do not care. I'm gonna hold over the other friend. Yeah, I'm gonna hold over the other friend. I'm going to click Fire Chomper and Queen Zimpling. Take Reap where it matters. It's fine. My units didn't even attack, by the way. Did not even attack. Cool. I'm gonna put Echo Infusion into the Imp, so I get to send 2 of them. We take that Ember Drain, but we're fine with it. I play Imp. I play Imp. I play Impish Scholar. Actually, here's what you do. You do Unnamed Tome middle, and then you Impish Scholar, and you take back both, and then we play the Alloy again. And then I play the Queen Zimpling middle. I could keep it alive. I don't feel like I want to. I may as well. It stops 1 round of Seraph doing something to me. So, yeah. Also, one of my Imps has more life. I guess I should make sure he's in the front, right? Make sure I'm also not sending him back. Yeah, so you play the big one first, because then he gets more armor out of it. Yeah, sure. I'll Unnamed Tome that floor. Why not? Cool. Yeah, fine. Alright, we're good. I don't have to do anything else. We have navigated the combat. I get 1 more round in the Seraph, which is pretty solid here. Let's see. 41 in front. Technically, it's correct. All this Reap carries over. May as well put it in Seraph. Yeah, we're fine. No doubt in my mind that we win this combat. Yep. True enough. I have enough HP on this dude, so I'm going to put the Ember into Queen. Ascend that enemy. I don't feel like dealing with it. No big deal. Cool. Combat. Oh no, I accidentally sent the wrong dude. I just don't care. We even kill the Light Wings on middle out of disrespect. We already win. Hey look, we won. Oh, I'm throwing. I sent the wrong unit back. Here, let me fix it. Ah, 41 HP. That matters, right? And then I ascend Seraph. Whoops. Okay, I think that was a Seraph record. I spent maybe, like 1 minute on the combat. Yeah, and that was the one that benefits the most from these pack shards. With that Ashes of the Fallen hit, I feel obscenely confident in this run. Even without it, I think we nail it. You know what? Before I do anything, behold, Infused Mallet hit an Overcharged Apprentice. If this had been the Damage Shield wave, it would have done the bare minimum. It would have removed 1 stack of Damage Shield for me. Also, turn 1, draw both your Welder Helpers. Turns out I'm really good at the video game. I don't care about Ember Drain. I'm over it. We win. We have already achieved Transcendence here. Probably killing Pre-Relentless. All things considered. Armor goes in the back, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. I think it was obvious, but you know. Fair. See, it's just Imp, right? No questions asked. I play the Impish Scholar just to take the armor back. And I don't really care about it. I'm doing 1,000 to the boss here. Down to 3-7. I already win every floor. Hey, look, we did it. Go team. We hit enough times that I can clear the whole floor. It gets even better when I play Imps. Sure does. Let's see. Fire Chomper. Queen Zimpling. Middle. Double. Welder. Helper. Beautiful. How much damage is this? 3, 9, and then 15, 21? send up the Shade Wings, it's fine. Do 1,000 to the boss anyway. Yeah, it turns out we're in good shape, huh? Alright, I'm not really concerned about this run. Sure. Imp. Imp. Doing another casual 1,000. Let's see. Queen Zimpling's on the bottom? Sure, dude. Fracture. I don't know. I'm not doing it on the back line because I'm going to send that thing with the queen. Oh, hit that unnamed tome on the perfect floor. Seems good to me. My imp friend is dying. Let's give him some HP. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, he sends it on the floor. Good job. I'm pretty sure we kill on the boss, like, this or next turn. I think I can do better on that, huh? Yeah, I think I can do better with a single... Yeah, alright, we get it. Hey, look, we did it. Yeah, alright, cool. Go team. So, turns out when you do 1,300-ish damage, 1,600-ish damage on the floor, you're in pretty good shape. Yeah, this is a pretty clean run, huh? We just get that pretty relentless kill, no problems. Alright, 4-turn boss rush. Hey, look, we won. Okay, so I'm interested in what the person did who lost. I'm probably not going to look at the winner. I'm not as interested in that, unless it is the submitter. I'll check. I will at least check, regardless, just in case I misremembered my details. But honestly, pretty clean. Yeah, really good score. Let's hit the challenge. All right. Hey, look, top score. Look at me go. Let's see. Look at the name here. Okay, so Gabriel played this and almost, yeah, absolutely did the exact same line as me, right? Yeah. Look at this man. He even did the Train Steward infusion. You know, the only thing about this is it means you maybe even already saw a recording of this run. I'll have to go look at his channel and see if he actually recorded this one, right? I am not surprised he won, all things considered. Oh, he went for the battering ram. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but seriously, Train Steward infusion for the removal? It's not terrible, right? Better than you think. What did he do? Let's see. He took draw. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I would have known about the Hell's Banners, right? And I think it was just correct. Yeah, it was just, I mean, we did the exact same line. 100%. I'm not surprised. Very slight differences here. I removed way more cards. Yeah, so here's the thing. He removed a lot fewer cards, which means he probably did need this draw. We look at mine real quick. I removed a lot of cards. Like, I had 3 fractures left and nothing else. Yeah, true. And I even drafted fewer cards. Okay, so let's check it out. Yeah, this is the submitter, the person who lost on Harvesters of Death. Cool, so let's check what we see. So, yeah, I'm not surprised this was a little concerning, right? When you skip Gurg's Goad, this is an important actual discussion, right? Gurg's Goad is not an automatic click, okay? It's never an automatic click because it's pure perspective. It's really good, right? Multi-strike is a good thing, unsurprisingly. Everyone talks about it, you know, you love to have it. But when you look at the banners, there are 2 Wurmkin banners on this run early on. So you might think, in case Divinity is potentially better, right? You actually might seriously think that because, well, you're probably using those for something. And yeah, okay. So I think there is a universe you can go this line, but you take the Trial on Ring 1 and you grab the egg and you take Endless Egg on turn 1, on Ring 1. Whew, wow, yeah, 30 damage taken into the first defense here. So I took 12. Let's see, how much did Gabriel take? I'm interested in that. 18. I took 12. So I think I optimized that combat better then, is what it comes down to. I think he's still, yeah, he was Imperialist, so he had the exact same start as me. Oh, except he took the Faulty Loader, not the Cheater's Hand. I think Cheater's Hand is an incredible relic. I'm really glad I grabbed that, honestly. It saved me a lot of heartache over this run. But, yeah, so that first combat hurts. Especially because you definitely feel strong enough to take that relic, and you just kind of don't get rewarded You get the firebox, right? Oh boy. I mean, I took Cheater's Hand. I think Cheater's Hand is better by a lot. I think it's just a really good relic. It lets you permafrost anything and see one extra card on turn one, basically. That's my general take, right? You draw one extra card on turn one, and then you can do some reorganization, and you get a permafrost for whatever you want, which is pretty cool, all things considered. I love Cheater's Hand. I mean, it's a little annoying to play with, but it's such a good relic. It turns out freezing whatever you want is really strong. So, yeah, let's see. Imp, right? It's the right queen, I think. Yeah, I think, okay, Kinhost Vessel is a really bad infusion. That definitely didn't provide enough value to you. Yeah, you were not strong enough with this Kinhost Vessel Shard Soul Carver to clean up. Especially another thing worth keeping in mind, this Kinhost Vessel, it's really only a backline tool in the most desperate of circumstances. And you need to generate a lot of echoes to make that good. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So there's a lot of things here, right? Let's see, I think you needed to, yeah, so light up Seraph. Yeah, look, so both Gabriel and I saw the Resonant Shard. I think if you had gone that line, you would have needed to go to the right on ring 3, ring 3, and see the Carving Karuska, and you take that. I think there is a winning line here with the Bog Chrysalis. You put Endless on the Bog Chrysalis instead of the Queen. I know it's instead of the Queen's Impling, rather. Yeah, what is it? The Fledgling Imp. And you go in on the egg. And by going in on the egg, you take the Carving Karuska and you just dumpster anything that doesn't say infused on it. I think you can win with that line, and you just kind of send the queen to oblivion, I think, right? I mean, because she basically just dies. It's tough. I think my decision makes a lot of sense because we have the queen. We should use the unit that we have that is extremely strong. Turns out when you can just sacrifice imps like her ability can, you're really strong, especially when you have an endless imp. I think our decision is correct, Gabriel and mine, right? Whereas I do think that you could win with the egg. You don't win with the Shard Soul Carver. You just don't. You probably use the Shard Soul Carver as an infusion on the egg, maybe. That's a serious consideration. You could probably also have gotten away with Alpha Fiend. The problem with the +1 space infusions on an egg is it really limits how many you can play with the Endless, right? You want to make them small, but both of the best infusions you see on this run are, yeah, they're just increased size. I mean, I guess there was a Steelworker, but I don't know. That might not. I don't think that's the answer. Make a big floor, put Steelworkers on it, I guess. It's tough. It's tough. I think you can navigate it with the Endless Multi-Strike, especially since on Ring 8 you see that Hardened Hull, which is a big payout. But I think you could have still done it even if you hadn't by taking the, what was it called? Hammered Chest Plates. And then you have enough HP to not auto die. You probably have to play middle though. It's tough. It's tough. I don't think it's the right line, but I think it is a winning line. So I'm not surprised this loss, especially with two of them. I mean, what were you gonna do? You play two of them on the floor? That's kind of tough. You never infuse fast enough for this. You also don't have quick or anything or any tanking. You just kind of die. You get run down by harvesters for sure. So yeah, unsurprisingly, this lost on the boss. So yeah, not much else to say here. I mean, you were going the other line. I don't think it's relevant or correct. Let's see, someone else tried it. Who do we got? Hey, this person, okay. This is an interesting one. This person decided to go the Bog Chrysalis line. I think it could have won. I mean, you never hatched it on Ring 2 is the problem, right? So you just got sent. Yeah. The Fledgling Imp, 65 shards on Ring 2. I mean, no. No way. Also, this is the terrible infusion for it. You could consider the Welder Helper infusion. It's kind of cute. Give a lot of armor to the floor once they hatch. It also helps with the how do you keep it alive on turn 1 problem. It's not a bad idea. But anyway, I think that's as much as I need to say. I've actually talked about my own run a little bit here, right? I think I've made all the pretty optimal decisions here. Draft very little because you didn't need it. Take only the really good cards and remove everything else. Improve your density to the point where there's literally no chance you lose because 3 out of my 21 cards are the one I want to play. I only ever played 2 of them, right? But you have a third one just in case. Just for the draw, right? There's nothing else I wanted to play on this combat, right? So it's fine. Yeah. A lot of really good hits on the shards, right? Resonant Shard, and on the shards, the artifacts. Gurg's Goad, Resonant Shard, Ashes the Fallen. Infused Mallet tried its hardest. Hell's Banners makes it so you never have any doubts. So yeah, it's strong. And that's honestly all I have to tell you. We're up to a 29 win streak on the series, so hell yeah. And hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I do really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. As I glance over and make sure I wasn't muted this whole time. Whew, all right, take care, folks.